Good morning, students. Myself, Dr. S. Devikala, Associate Professor in the Department of Chemistry, SRM Institute of Science and Technology. In today's class, we will discuss about radiation pollution, how it is caused, what are all the effects, and some of the control measures in detail. What is radiation pollution? So, radiation pollution is caused by radioactive substances which emit invisible radiation released in the environment through human activities. So, it is the release of radioactive substances through human activities. So, it is classified into ionizing and non-ionizing. Whether it is ionizing or non-ionizing, both are harmful to human and other organisms also. The main source is nuclear power plants. So how nuclear radiation it moves through air, water and plants and animals is shown in this slide. So from the nuclear power plant, if you dump the waste underground, then that will reach the animals. And then on the other hand, uranium mining, and then it will reach the atmosphere. Once it reaches atmosphere, it will mix with the moisture and it will come down as rain again. As a result, once again the groundwater is said to be polluted. So what are the main sources of radiation pollution means nuclear power plants, nuclear weapons, transportation of nuclear waste, disposal of nuclear waste, uranium mining, refining of radioactive substances, preparation of radioactive isotopes. These are some of the sources of radioactive pollution. So in terms of percentage, if you see here, radon 59%, our body 9%, from cosmic rays 8%, the contribution of nuclear medicine 4%. We used to often take X-rays and other things, no? So medical X-rays 10%, nuclear power less than 0.1%, consumer products 3%, from rocks and soil 7%. So this picture with respect to nuclear explosion. Then this is with respect to nuclear power plants. So here nuclear power plants, highly concentrated radiation. So usually workers, they must wear protected equipment. Then nuclear weapons. This is with respect to uranium mining. So the types of pollutant, as I told you just now, ionizing, non-ionizing. Let us see non-ionizing. So non-ionizing radiation is relatively long wavelength electromagnetic radiation. What is long wavelength electromagnetic radiation means? Radio waves, microwaves, visible radiation, UV, and very low electromagnetic field. It is generally considered as less dangerous when compared to ionizing radiation. Whereas in case of ionizing radiation, it is the short wavelength radiation emitted by certain unstable isotopes during radioactive decay. So this can cause other atoms to release their electrons. These free electrons can damage biochemicals such as proteins, lipids, nucleic acids, which includes DNA, causing severe health problems, including cancer, in some cases even death. So the natural causes, breathing of radon gas, other more mild forms of natural radioactive elements, it includes radioactive materials in the earth crust, rays from cosmos, and trace amounts of radioactivity in the body. So the man-made causes, medical procedures such as CT scans, X-rays, and nuclear medicine. The immediate effect it will be skin irritation. Sometimes it leads to death, depending on how much radiation is exposed to the body, how much as well as how long our body is exposed to the radiation. So what parts of the body are exposed and how strong the immune system. If our immune system is strong, then the condition is harmless. So some of the effects, blood component changes, nausea, vomiting, fatigue, diarrhea. The worst condition is cancer. These are some of the figures. So how to prevent radiation pollution? So some of the methods: disposing radioactive substances properly. Whenever any radioactive substance, they will follow three types of dumping method: open dumping, ocean dumping, and then that is through land, water, and air they will dispose. So here safety measures should be enforced strictly. Leakages from nuclear reactors, careless handling, transport, and use of radioactive fuels, fission products, and radioactive isotopes are to be totally stopped. There should be regular monitoring and quantitative analysis through frequent sampling in the risk areas. Safety measures should be strengthened against nuclear accidents. Preventive measures should be followed so that background radiation levels do not exceed the permissible limits. Therefore, we can say that radioactivity causes long-range effects affecting the future of humans and hence the future of our civilization also. Radiation is the pollutant that is more dangerous than any other pollutant on Earth. Exposure to heavy doses of radiation causes skin burns and suppression of bone marrow functioning, and increased to radiation exposure, it results in cancer. So, in today's class, we have seen what is radiation, what are the causes, effects, and then some of the methods to control. I hope you have understood.